Welcome, minion.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Sally, I was waiting for you to go and then I was just going to start. That's what it was. Elbol! Thank you for the resub over on Twitch. Oh my god. Okay, that was too much energy. So, yes, I'm not feeling well again. And I know what you're thinking. You weren't well last week. Correct. It's not the same thing. I know, it's insane. Not the same thing. At least I don't think so. Because I had a few days where I was actually feeling quite a lot better. As was everyone else in the family. But then myself and my girlfriend, the last day, we've started to feel a little fluey. So we think it's something else. None of the kids have shown signs of it yet, so... yeah. So, basically, we've caught something probably right when we were in the middle of the last one. I'm fine. I don't know how long I'll stream for. I'm just really stupidly low energy. Probably didn't help that I got out of bed to watch the Australian Grand Prix at 4:45 in the morning because it is, you know, on the other side of the planet. Thank you, Mark, for the 10 New Zealand dollar super chat. Talking of on the other side of the planet. Valve is being sued by New York City over loot boxes as gambling. I've seen some other news, but that stuck in my mind. Help you get better soon. Yeah, there's been some other news here, I'm afraid. We had an explosion at the American Embassy here in Oslo. I didn't hear it, didn't affect us. As far as I know, no one I know has remotely even been affected by it. I don't know many details. At the moment. In fact, I only found out about it because my family in England were sending me, like, emergency messages. So that's the news here. So, yeah. Chasing the Echoes, thank you for the remember. So, yeah. That's not good news. I don't know if anyone's been hurt. Don't know why. I don't know if it was an attack. I don't know if it was like a... I mean, there's not really... We don't, like, have gas pipes here, so it's not like Britain where something can blow up just because, you know, there's a gas leak or something. We don't have that sort of thing, so it seems likely to be... yeah. So, it's quite a distance from us, though. Even though it's the same city, it's... like, we were completely unaware of it for a few hours, actually. So, there you go. Not exactly the best thing to be chatting about on a stream we're supposed to be making ourselves feel better about. And although apparently Valve being sued by New York City is now constituting good news. Valve? Why Valve, Mark? Why is Valve being sued? Over loot boxes.
Welcome, minion.
Thank you for the new sub over on Twitch from Dino JC. And Elu Marina resubbing. I mean, did I miss something else? Did I miss Chasing the Echoes being a member on YouTube? I think I did. Thank you very much for that. Loot boxes are considered gambling, apparently. Well, I mean, they kind of are, but why Valve? Big, easy target. Also, they do kind of promote gambling, do they? I guess they do. They're not the first ones I think of. When I think loot boxes, I don't half think of things like Overwatch and stuff like that. But yeah, Valve do have a lot of skins and stuff, don't they? Yeah. I don't know. Seems a little, like, hyper-specific for Valve. Not that I'm against it. Hey, let's get rid of loot boxes. Let's get rid of loot boxes and shady monetization. Which is odd. The first thing that came to my mind when saying that was, I'm looking at you, Civilization 7. Which is apparently getting an update soon, which I would like to try out. I say soon, don't know when. Probably not for 6 months. They're overhauling several things, which could make the game a little better, actually. Although, it doesn't make the monetization any better. So, you know. I see a lot of companies trying to find some way to dethrone Valve. Oh, how far we have come. I remember days when people objected that games were only available on Valve. Or you had to have a Valve account to play a game. I believe Skyrim was one of those. It's like, you have to have a Steam account if you're playing on PC. And so many people were annoyed. It was like, nobody has a Steam account? Why would you make us do this? What? I bought a physical copy from a physical shop. Because, you know, for those of you sort of new to gaming, I started gaming within the last 15 years. You used to actually buy games in places called shops. They're like buildings. You go in and you buy stuff from them yourself. Nobody delivers them. And then you get a thing in your hands. And then you go home and you put this, like we used to call them discs, into the PC, and the game would be on it. I mean, this was, you know, started long before the internet, which is a whole other conversation. There was a time before internet. It was a dark and dangerous time. No one was injured in the explosion. Good, good. But yeah, so like there's it. Steam, like people were really freaking out about having to have Steam, and now it's like it's almost the point where I remember when Epic came out and games were only on Epic, and people were like, "How dare you not have your game on Steam?" oh, I'm resisting the urge to cough. Other news. Oh yeah, there was a Formula One today in Australia, and as expected, the Australian driver didn't even make the start of the race. I say as expected because Australians traditionally don't do very well at the Australian Grand Prix. It's not that we don't have a lot of good Australian drivers throughout history. It's just none of them do well in Australia. Famously, I believe, no Australian's ever been on the podium. So, the race was interesting. The new regs are very interesting, although I do find watching on board to be a little freaky. I'm not used to the idea that they're braking with the engine rather than the brakes, and the fact that they're not doing absolutely as fast as they can do down a straight weirds me the hell out. I understand the science. I understand the why. I'm just the sort of person who really had to train myself very hard in games like Cyberpunk to not have my finger flat on the accelerator the entire time. So, you know, there you go. So there was that. Obviously, at stupid o'clock in the morning. F1 in Australia, 7 cars destroyed in Firenado, 1 driver eaten by koala. Hey, I mean, you say that, like, jokingly. There was a lot of cars didn't make it to the end, but that's because it's new regs, not because it's Australia. You remember thinking back in high school, you're a CD gamer and still have a huge collection. Yeah. You're talking to someone who predates even that. I was buying tape. Games on cassette tape, okay? Oh. And yeah, things change. You still have a huge collection. You still keep your old XP to play most of those games. Why? Because they're not compatible with... Actually, some of them probably won't be. Things have changed since Windows XP. Damn you, Windows Vista. Going to a bit of a... Let's call it an argument, but let's leave it as... Let's say it was a heated discussion. Somebody on one of my collections basically berated me for making a collection that requires you to not install your games in the program files folder. This is something we've been recommending ever since Windows Vista because of the Windows security thing. Many of you who follow me probably don't even think about it now. You would never dream of installing your games in the program files folder. Just, you wouldn't even do it. It's like almost habit now. And somebody obviously new to modding was very passionately and somewhat rudely and insultingly telling me off, and more importantly, mod authors off, for making mods that required you not to have the game installed in the program files. You get a lot of those complaints in the Fallout channel in the Discord. Yeah, it's weird. I spoke to Roy about it and he said, it's funny, the New Vegas crowd really are very picky about stuff like this. Whereas the Skyrim crowd, apparently, just there's very little trouble. The Skyrim crowd don't seem to mind being told stuff like that, which is odd if you think about it. Because New Vegas is such an old, damned game that a lot of these mods were made basically by people who were still running Windows XP. I remember in the Fallout in Oblivion, Fallout 3, or even Fallout New Vegas, many of us had not switched to Windows Vista precisely because of the issues it was having. There were even some mod makers saying, don't run this on Windows Vista because Microsoft sucks. So you're going back to the days when a lot of stuff was built and made with the idea that there was no security issue. And obviously, as people moved to Windows Vista and Windows 7, a lot of old stuff started to have tons of trouble. And it just became the de facto norm for all of us to move our games from the program files. To the point that by the time Skyrim came out, I don't think anyone even thought about it. But yeah, it's odd because you always think of the Fallout New Vegas modding scene as being a lot of veterans, a lot of old hats, people. There's a load of people there who, have been modding for 15 years, and they tend to object to the new stuff, like they can't stand Vortex, they don't like Wabberjack or collections, and I've got a lot of sympathy for that crowd because my old man instincts are along the same lines. I know I make collections, but my old man instincts are a bar humbug. They really are. So I've got a lot of time for the New Vegas Old Fogies Club. But we're getting some people coming along now. You get this quite a lot now, actually. People who are, not just demanding, but I've had people complain that installing collections is too complicated. I don't see why you had to make it this complicated. I'm like, I didn't make it this complicated, and it's not even complicated. It really isn't. This is quite simply the easiest it's ever been to mod any of these games. It's insanely easy. We're making it easier and easier and easier, year by year by year, to the point of trivializing it and making people like me feel redundant. And they are attacking me for me making it complicated. I should just press a button and it all appears as I want it. I want to chat GPT my bloody mod. I want to just speak into a microphone and say, computer, modify my game with lots of textures, a combat overhaul, some new models and animations, and enormous boobs. And then it happens. That's it. That's what they want. What, you want them to press a button? We're not far off people complaining about that, like I said, who will literally want to voice activate it. And I do try to be patient. I do. And on the off chance that I am wrong, and it is possible that I am wrong, I am an old dinosaur. I have been doing things the same way for years. Installing all my games on a separate drive, let alone a separate folder, a separate drive. Yeah? I mean, one of my Skyrim installations may well be like 20, no, well, I guess it can't be 20, but like 15 years old. Like, because I move it with my gaming rig and copy it from, you know, when I upgraded to SSDs, I copied it off the bloody hard drive onto the SSD, but it was never in the program file. So it's kind of like, so maybe I'm the dinosaur, and this guy's sort of going, no, you shouldn't, you should do it this way. Right. But like I said to him, you're going to have to show us. I mean, if you think this is the wrong way of doing it, create the mod that does what you want it to do, working in the program files. And then maybe make a collection. Show it. Show us how you think it should be done. Don't just berate us. Because I know some of the old-timers are very resistant to change. They are. And I call them old-timers. I'm going to let you into a little secret. Many of them were resistant to change back when they started modding. There's plenty of modders who came along, made a mod, became popular, and they totally refused to change anything, listen to feedback. You know what I mean? There's plenty of them. Then there are others who will listen to the feedback and make some tweaks and changes, and you know, it's a mixed bag. It is a mixed bag. Gopher is talking about me. I might be. But you know, it's like, because not everyone has time to do 50,000 alternate. I mean, I remember when I first started making mods, people were asking for options and extras, and I had to include them as separate ESPs, and you had to choose which one. So I had installers that were like, do you want it to do this? Do you want it to do that? And I had all sorts of installers installing a variety of different ESPs just to give people options. Because back in those days, that was how you did it. We didn't have, well, there were settings. It was just changing the settings was a royal pain in the backside. This was before MCM. And it wasn't even that difficult, but it was definitely the sort of thing people would get terrified by. The only valid reason I would think to berate a mod collection author is if their work somehow verifiably nuked the system drive. The thing is, Larry, that just can't happen. It really, really, really can't. I mean, unless you're downloading an executable, a mod that comes in the form of executables, which I'm generally against. This is why I don't like mods that come with their own installers. If that happens, I suppose it is possible. Hey, Fractal Jack. So yeah, but I mean, like, I do. I have a lot of time for people who think there's a better way of doing it, as long as they show how to do it, rather than just berate everyone. Rather than saying, I think there should just be a button that installs all this and handles anything for me and doesn't require me to log in and doesn't require me to... Don't tell me what you want it to do. Show me. Make the tool, make the mod, make the thing you think we should be doing for you. Yeah? That's what the people in the modding community that move things do. It's always someone who came along, probably didn't even have that much modding experience half the time, and were like, I freaking hate this. That's how I got into modding. That's how I ended up making Universal HUD, because so many people were having a real difficulty installing user interface mods on Fallout New Vegas, and a lot of them were mine. And so I tried to make an automatic tool. It was brute force, it was absolutely horrible, but I just made it. In the only thing that I understood in those, well, no, it's not the only thing that I understood, but the only part of the scripting that I could do for that sort of a thing. I didn't do native code mods, you see. But then someone, I can't remember his name, who was it? Was it Jazzy? I think it was Jazzy. Came along and made UIOP, which is a gajillion times better. A gajillion times better. That's the way it's done. He didn't come along and berate me and tell me off for my brute force horrible approach to fixing the problem. He just made something 1,000 times better and released it. That's how you do it. Don't tell me there's a problem, tell me what the solution to the problem is. Well, Mark, it's not even that. It's, you can tell me there's a problem, but don't tell me the solution I've given you sucks unless you've got a better solution. It's kind of what I'm saying. And that's the thing. The people who I respect the most are the ones who take a look at what's already going on and go, well, that's crap. Because obviously, whoever made UIOP, I think it's Jazzy, looked at what was on offer at the time, which was Universal, and thought, wow, that stinks. And, you know, compared to what he made, he's absolutely correct. But that's how modding works. I wonder how many missions he'll get done today. Don't know. Depends how much energy I've got. Gopher, a lot of people don't even know what system folders are. A lot of people don't know what folders are, Naughty Comic. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say most people don't. One of the comments I see a lot whenever I do a video that involves Vortex is someone will come along and be like, oh, Vortex sucks, blah, blah, blah. And then someone else will go, Vortex is fine, what are you talking about? And then underneath, there'll be someone who will say something along the lines of, because it sucks. It doesn't even have virtual folders. People will say stuff like that, and it just, I have my face is like bruised from face palming so very, very much. There are people who've this tiny bit of knowledge, unfortunately not enough to actually have the first sodding clue what they're talking about, berating everyone. I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. How's your backside, Gopher? Oh, that injury's gone. That was just a bruise on the butt from falling. He resists being moved along. I can move along if... I'm not sure I understand what folders are exactly on Windows PC, but I know how to use them, which is usually enough. Yeah, Larry, basically folders are like a virtual construct that are created for you, the user. They are so when people talk about virtual folders, it's hilarious. They're a virtual construct for you, the user. How the data is stored on the drive has got bugger all to do with folders. It really isn't. That is basically the file operating system. Gopher Gaming, if you ever get news from Jazzy Paris, please share how he's doing. He's been MIA for a bit, and people in the community would just like to know if he's okay. I don't really talk to him. I'm in his. It was Jazzy, right? It was Jazzy, yeah, that made UIO. I think. Yeah, I mean, first rule of Dunning-Kruger Club, yeah. Yeah, no, he's an amazing modder. I didn't realise he was MIA, though, because I'm on so many Discords. I pick up hints here and there. I won't be too surprised if he hasn't just got a bit tired. Let's hope it's that. I think it was him. I once asked for a feature to be added to NVSE, XNVSE, that radically streamlined the Dynavision mod, and he added it within like 24 hours. It was amazing. Like I said, I don't know how folders work exactly on the back end, but I know how to tell the PC what I want to do with them. Yeah, no, the whole thing with the virtual folder, it's one of those things that sticks around. It's almost a meme at this point that Mod Organizer uses virtual folders. It's almost a meme. And to be honest with you, I'm partly to blame for it. Me and like a lot of other people at that time, we were trying to use this concept to explain how Mod Organizer installed mods differently to the mod managers of the time, which would have been Nexus Mod Manager, I guess. I think it was Nexus Mod Manager. And I remember making a video about it, and I remember talking about it and saying, now, please understand, everything I have just said is technically complete crap. None of it is true. It's just a good way to think about it, because we were trying to get over the idea that the way Mod Organizer did things was more robust and safer. But in hindsight, I think we focused on the wrong thing. And we set up this idea that the true power of Mod Organizer was this virtual folder crap. And there are still people 10, God knows how many years later, still running with this as being the gold standard without even understanding the fact that it's just complete horse manure. Or it's what they're trying to explain is vaguely true, but doesn't convey any real advantages. The real advantages were that basically at the time that Mod Organizer was installing each mod into a separate folder. That was the real power. Of course, that's how mod managers do it now. So that isn't an advantage of Mod Organizer anymore, or Mod Organizer 2. So it was like that, anyway. My back is hurting. Good night and thanks for the stream. Sorry, Neho Yanderson. I probably should have started earlier, shouldn't I? Oh. So I've had half an hour rambling and grumbling. Not much anything. I've not really ranted, have I? Have I ranted? I'm sorry, guys. I should just get on with these things, I know. Oh. Week 111. I just love the fact that I don't have to reinstall the game each time I screw up. I load order from my overwrites. Yeah, Moonarm.
I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
People who didn't mod before the era of mod managers have no idea how easy it is to mod now. In fact, people who don't realize how much tools like Mod Organizer basically change the way things are done, how safe modding is now compared to how it was before that. You know, even going back like just 10 or 15 years, even with lots of mod manager tools that we had, it was still so much more dangerous because of the way the mod manager tools worked. So yeah. All right, FK is not coming with us. She is busy, right? We have a group. We're leveling up our Vestal, and we've got a weird group. I've got to stand. My back is actually kind of annoying me. Oh. Moving desk into standing position. Yeah, FK went nuts again. It's not the first time, is it? I'm pretty sure FK's gone nuts before. So we're going on a mission with our Vestal. We're going to use the guard, the man-at-arms, to guard her, nibbing in to do some killing, and yeah, basically, I think that's what we decided to do. To level up our Vestal so that we've got 3 Vestals, giving our currently insane Vestal time to recover. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And we are doing medium champion Warrens. That's short. That's medium. And it is for the Musketeer hat, which I don't know if I've got, but I think I might. No, I don't. I don't have that. 25% damage. That's not bad, though, is it? Oh. Anyway. That's it, right? I'm looking to check in case someone goes, no, no. Excuse me. Get my darkest companion open. Medium Warrens. This should level her up. And for a medium Warrens, we need at least that much food. Oh, I'm gonna take the full stacks. We need, it says 3 shovels. I'm taking 4. It says 1 anti-venom. It says 2 of them, but sod that. 4 of them. Let's just full stack. Let's just full stack it. And 3 of them. Oh, and also 2 stacks of that. That's what it's suggesting. I know I'm missing something. I am definitely... Keys, it suggests 3 keys. That's too many herbs, isn't it? I mean, that really is too many herbs. It just doesn't matter anymore. I'm wondering whether I should take a couple more anti-venom. That'll do. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking 6 herbs. That's... We're going into the Warrens, for God's sake. Warrens is... What is the Warrens again? Warrens is... it's not fish. It's not beast. It's mushrooms, right? We don't actually have our Eldritch Slayer. Well, doesn't matter. There's piggies. Oh, Warrens is. It's the beasts. It's beasts. Hence the reason we're taking Nibbonin. That makes sense now. Makes way more sense. I cannot tell you how nice it is now this text appears there.
Down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even
Complete
faster.
100% of room battles. Up, down, and then here. Right, let's just go up. Books we ignore. Ah, oh, that looks really... Did he even lose anything? Okay. It's like he totally shrugged that off. Okay. That is... Okay, it's holy water and you just get treasure. Let's do it on the way back. Oh, that one felt more painful, didn't it? Yeah, they're all getting like
singular purpose.
Ow! Do we have a de-stressor on him? No. Right, he's already got a little bit of stress on account of his chance of having children being reduced. What the hell is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. What the hell is that? Have I seen that? This gives a... This de-stresses. This de-stresses? That's de-stress, right? Let's do it on the way back. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's a damage buff. It's a damage buff. I'm still thinking Nibbonin then. I'm still thinking Nibbonin. Nice. Shame we couldn't get that shortly after camping, but mind you, I say that. I don't actually know why I would even think that.
The promise of safety.
This was just... Yeah, okay.
Glittering gold.
Oh, well, what is it I need? I always forget to check what it is I need. I think I need portraits and busts. more than anything, but I can't quite remember for sure. Oh, we got a fight coming up. Right. 23. Is this a tough fight? Is this a fight? Should I use the dog treat now, or is this not the tough fight? I don't know. I feel like this is not that tough of a fight to use one of the dog treats. Overkill. Bit overkill. Alright. Just want to get rid of that one. Oh, no bleed? Oh. Okay, well.
The match is struck. A blazing star
Right,
is
so we
born.
need... I'm going to guard her. Shield self. Okay. Ooh, that was stress. And then you know what? Let's just finish
As the fiend falls,
little Wilbur there
faint hope blossoms.
and get some bleeds going on this guy. All right. Oh, dodged? Crap. Alright, and now I want... We could buff a target. 20... Oh! Now that 25% damage while guarded would only apply to her, so that's not really that useful. This can bolster dodge and reduce stress. I feel like that might be better on self. Because he's guarding her. Also, he's stressed. Let's have a look. What is your mark? That reduces protection. That's a good skill for glass cannons. Yeah. But if we're protecting our Vestal, less useful. I think I'm just gonna...
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch
Right,
of
so...
battle.
This debuffs them... Plus 5% chance of getting crit while marked. I mean, to be honest, it might still be worth putting on that on him to buff his damage even more. Sorry, his accuracy and crit, wasn't it? Oh! Maybe I should have boosted him? Wow. Yeah, that's game over, isn't it? Yeah, that was... We did not need a biscuit.
The turning point.
Right, so... Books, ignore. We're going to go down here and then probably go here and camp or something, so... Yeah, what was this? This... That gets rid of a negative trait, yeah? Does that get rid of a negative trait? Or do we ignore that? Because that doesn't look like getting rid of a negative trait. What is that? That just looks bad. What was that again? What was that again? But what is this symbol? That's... Is it just that that's a debuff? Use holy water to get a debuff. Right, that's the debuff signal. Okay then. Honestly,
A devastating blow.
let's get some bleeding going. maybe you could give her a buff just so she does more on that. Or maybe I should have focused on him. Oh, did you mark? Oh, I've got bad news for you. I'm doing that all by myself. Ooh. He's fine. No, I'm just going to make sure we
Confidence surges.
take that guy out. Huh. Yeah, they're definitely... What? How are they getting so many damn turns? Like, seriously? That felt like a lot of turns. She needs to heal him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Bolster is AoE. Oh, is it?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, nice crit. Good, 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 good. Bolster. We don't actually have a bolster. Oh. Did you mean... No. What is bolster, then? The last skill. Oh, got it. It's right. Bolster gives 10 and minus 20% stress. Wait. Oh, it's everyone. Oh, nice. Less stress. So he's basically just... It is a... oh. It's just... It is a buff character now. And... I kind of want to get a heal off, but... Yep, that's what I wanted. That is going to die anyway now. Does this... Let's have a look. Plus 10. Does it... Oh, only one use. But this basically can do a single target as well. So you can bolster them all.
Inspiration.
Guard one. Buff another and then just... Right, I mean...
Continue
Nice.
the onslaught.
All-man cheerleader. Yeah, basically. Okay. Drop the gold, take the emerald, or keep the gold? What do you think? I mean, technically, if we get 2 more emeralds, it's better than a stack. And you know what? I just don't need money anyway. Am I coming back here? No, I'm not. We'll be dropping something anyway, so... Right. Right, don't need more of those. 2 portraits? 2 portraits. Yeah. This is why I shouldn't have even thought about it. I will not be coming back here. I'm going to go along and down. Across. No. Maybe. No. See? Would have got the emerald. Would have got the emerald. Is this a biscuit? Is this a biscuit crew? Is this a biscuit crew? They're not that tough, are they? But I feel this is... I feel like they're a tougher opponent. Maybe? Nope. We got a nope and a maybe, honestly. Yeah.
Well
Just
struck.
annoyed they are. Let's get the bleeds going. resisting that bloody stun. Oh, it's the debuff, isn't it? Right. Honestly, they've not really been focusing on her anyway. I feel like this guard might well be overkill. Minus dodge, minus bleed. No, I'm liking building up the bleeds on all of them. When hasn't he had like 2 or 3 attacks and my Vestal's not even started?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered.
And she got 1 failed stun. 90% stun resist. Most things do have 90% stun resist. I can't remember what her chance of stunning is. Her stun is 140, so it's 50-50. I mean, that one's got, 65. So those easier to stun, maybe. Bolster. Extra dodge. Maybe I should start with that. Extra dodge. Say dead, dead.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
It's going to last 3 rounds. I want to get some healing on. That does give him 1 more attack.
On its own.
Okay. Oh, does that buff everyone as well? Wait. No, that's target. That's target. That's buff target. That one's, oh, they're both AoE, so everyone gets it. Okay, that's kind of devastating.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
Sapphire and money.
Inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yeah, no. God, it feels weird. Just dumping all that loot. We got definitely room battles there and there. 1 here. We definitely do this before we're resting. I'm wondering whether we should rest here, then we'll get the buffs of 1, 2. Yeah, probably. And we'll check that on the way back.
May we find victory.
Biscuit! Because here's the thing. I think I'm going to go back and rest here. Then we'll get 1, 2 battles. And then... Or should I do this one and then rest? No, because then I will have done 1, 2... Backtrack. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm gonna rest here. Not a biscuit. Right, yeah. I didn't feel like it was.
A powerful blow.
I think I'm gonna just start with I'll guard her last, because honestly... Resist. Oh, now everyone's going to aim at her, though. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Mark. Okay, well. Can I use my de-stress in the current position? No, you can't. Oh, crap, he's stunned. damn it. I mean, never. The stuns just never seem to happen, do they? Oh, that's not good. Ah, it's fine. So those two are dead anyway, so we can just focus on this guy. Ow!
Unbalanced.
A bandage on you. Let's have a look. He's bleeding for 3. He's got 27. No, you know what? That'll end him. I just want. Oh, we better get a bunch of healing before he gets a go.
Life is taken.
You know what? Right, yeah. So these all just overall buffs.
Or death by inches.
Yeah, I can't. I think I need portraits more than I need crests, but I do need crests as well. Kind of low-key hate this. Almost tempted to draw. Yeah, I brought 2 anti-venom for... Why did I bring the anti-venom again? What can it's... Is there anything in the Warrens can actually put anti-venom on you? Okay, can put blight on you? I don't think there is. We don't need deeds anymore. Are you absolutely sure? I think it might be less important, but I think we need everything. We've still got camping skills to unlock. Trinkets. We definitely need it more than we need money, is what I'm getting at. What the hell was this again? This was... Was this a no? This was a just no. Don't. This was a nothing. Alright. Right, I'm gonna camp here just to get the buffs going now. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 left. And we've done a fair amount of backtracking. I'd say yes on the stone. Okay. Only negative is stress. Alright, let's have a look.
Huddled together.
We got a lot of food. Let's de-stress.
Rats in a maze.
And then we've got 14. Nice. So, all companions, 10% damage. That's not bad. 75% chance of 8 crit. That's good. These are 2 very good party buffs, aren't they? Oh, I've not got Volinari, the buff. Hound's Watch is definitely the best way to go. So honestly, I'm thinking 10% damage and 10% dodge and crit for 4 battles is just nice. And then we've got 2 left, which means we can de-stress someone. Which... yeah, it's fine.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. We got a curio. No. Why not? Oh. I mean, we're going to drop it. But hey, we'll carry it a little distance, yeah? Again, not really a, not really a biscuit fight.
Precision and power.
Oh, only one got a bleed? Only one got a bleed. Wow.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Ooh. Minus dodge. Well, he sort of sucks at dodge anyway. Ow. Maybe I should start with that guard from now on. Oh yeah, I need to be starting with the guard. The buffs sound nice, but... Oh no, now we're diseased.
A decisive pummeling.
I honestly genuinely feel like these guys get way more turns than we do. Right. No, she needs to do a little healing. Yeah, so we had... Alright.
The ground quakes.
I love that group bleed. Yeah, no, let's just...
Masterfully executed.
I probably should have picked on one there, just to end it, but... really is kind of annoying. And... oh, no. Oh, that was terrible. Do I want a group heal? Don't need one. And... oh, might as well have one, though. Oh, for crying out loud!
Diminished.
Okay, so...
As victories mount, so too
Drop
will
in.
resistance.
And take it. Yeah, not coming back. Key... no, oh no, it's unlocked. Right. One battle, one curio. Oh. There you go. Biscuit? I feel like there's only two of them. Please get a bleed, get a good bleed. Oh, it's enough. She's done. She's out. Guard. Get the guard up. So she's done. It's just this thing now. we got a stun! It's got a little bit of protection. Who was that? Apollo MG! Thank you for the resub. No stunning. Do I want to mark? Reduces its protection. And we'll do way more damage on it. Oh, no. I've already... Yeah, no, I've already done that. Okay. Oh, that's a big hit. God, those are big hits. All right, yeah, no. Get all these buffs going. Oh, wow.
Dissuade the sharpened blade.
Who was that? Who was that? Valana! Thank you for the resub. You're doing well. You're still alive. And you might well reach level 6 tonight. That is the plan. Alright, we've got to go up. We've got to do at least these two. Do that on the way back. Alright, 70%, 100. Yeah, let's... I feel like I might as well use the bloody biscuit at this point, because... I've on it. Well, I might have one more fight after this, might I? I might. It's technically possible there might be one there. I just feel like I'm never going to use it, so I want to do it.
To a killing blow.
Nope, let's stick with the plan. Keep the Vestal guarded. No matter what. But do this. It seems relatively doable to keep everyone alive.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So these two are pretty tough.
A dizzying blow to body
See,
and
good
brain.
idea. And now we can do his buffs. Well, basically, our doggy kills everyone. He's dead. He's dead. Therefore... Oh, he's got a bit of stress on him. Right, so...
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Anyone actually need the food? And... let's have a look. 100, yeah, I mean... okay. What was this again? This was... This looks bad. Bone altar. Don't I just ignore bone altars? Bone altars are bad, I believe. Or no, wait. Isn't it a damage buff? Isn't it just a basic damage buff? Okay, it's damage buff. I think. Alright. One more battle. We get all of these, and we've got a bunch of stuff up to camp, though. And the camping stuff's pretty damned good, and we're not camping again. So. Oh, I have some money. Did not realize I was actually carrying a bit of money. Alright, trap, curio, then battle. Now, I don't know if this is the last battle, but I think I should just assume it is. I know it might not be, but... let's use the biscuit anyway. Oh, stunned. Okay, kind of annoying. Can we return the favour? Ooh, we can. Oh, that unfortunately got rid of his guard. Yeah, no, that's that. Oh, crap. We're all diseased. My God. Stop getting diseases, people. His stress is mounting a tad. Dead. Oh, after this one. This one's the one we focus on now. Like again, I feel like he got stunned half an hour ago. So how many attacks it feels like? Oh, I should have fixed the bleed on him.
Soothed. Sedated.
He's dead. Can we give him chance to get the bleed? See, he's gonna die now anyway. Yeah, unfortunately.
The wounds of war can be
I want him to
healed,
get rid of that bleed, but I don't think we can. Oh, we can. And then gets rid of some stress as well. Nice. Okay. Key.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, so that is it. That's basically it. Glad I used it there. What did we have here? Food. Okay. Got some diseased people here.
should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
Right, there you go. We got her leveled up wheeled adventurer. Nymphomania, okay. Kleptomaniac, that we're getting rid of. Give me just... In fact, he's not diseased. I'm putting him straight in. We got 2 diseased people and kleptomaniac.
Let each help the other, and in so doing, help themselves.
Level restrictions removed for the next quest. Oh! Can we do a green mission just for the lols? Okay, first things first. First things first. Disease. Fail, win. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I need to double check. In case he's got disease. Now, sometimes it actually fixes all of them. Don't I have? I've got all of these completely upgraded. Yeah. And it was Master Wolf, Kleptomaniac. Does he have range skills? I feel like that's just not worth it for him. Nah. Yeah, Kleptomaniac is bad. So we're going to fix that. Nibbenin's completely unfazed. So, I can now do this mission with, like, a ton of overkill. Not that I need to. I don't actually need to do any other missions. I could do the Darkest Dungeon now. Ancestral coat that I will never use. Yeah. Yeah. Overkill is fun. Ooh. I mean, I'm tempted to do it just because I've never done it, right? I think I should just do that. Just do it. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, does Volinar? No, Volinar is all upgraded now. Okay, let's do it. Let's do the silliest short apprentice with overkill galore. What? What are we doing? What are we... Oh, Musketeer. I've got a new Musketeer hat. Let's take the Musketeer. We need a healer. Do we need a healer? Do we need a healer? Warrens is piggies. Are they Eldridge or Beast? They're Beast. It's still Faintum, isn't it? Really, it's Faintum or Nibbenin. Good old Eldridge. Killing of. Beasties, sorry. Killing of. Highwayman for overkill. Yeah. I do want to take a healer. I just don't know what healer I want to take. Or do I want to take a healer? Wait. Where's Ocean? Where's Ocean? Bonk healer! Bonk healer? Can also de-stress. I was thinking of taking one of my jesters, you see, but alright. And what do I want for frontline? No antiquarium. It'll just make the loot situation terrible. Right. Ooh, we could take an antiquarium. Antiquarium tank? Take the flagellant. Take the flagellant. Okay. What do I want to take, though? What do I want to take? Punish. Gives a good bleed. Rain of Sorrows. Bleed at the back. Bleed at the front, bleed at the back. Then we got Exsanguinate. This does a huge amount of damage, doesn't it? But also heals self. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I'm like... Reclaim. That's a heal, isn't it? But it also comes with a huge bleed. Yeah. I mean, I know it doesn't really matter too much. Alright. Musketeer. We have the new Musketeer hat. Less healing, but we're not healing. Got extra damage. I mean, I've got... Can we wear two hats? We can wear two hats. We can wear two hats. That is absolutely insane. I'm trying to remember what else there was. There's a bunch of damage stuff. I know that. Crits. No, I believe this is the best for her. For get the matchstick as well. Nah. Extra damage and bleed. He won't be stunning. So, and all of his attacks are ranged. So there you go. Bonk Vestal! Bonk Vestal! Position 2, and we still want some healing, so... We don't want less... No, we don't. What do we want? We do want something that boosts healing, though. Alright, there we go. Something else, and for our flagellant, very okay. Plus 20 at death's door, 20% resist if below. Yeah, not are these any good? What's things that resist bleed are good for him, aren't they? Wouldn't that be like this be the best for him? Just resist the bleed on himself, or is it the opposite? Do I want to be bleeding? Oh, I've just realised. That could be really good. That's the same thing, but less stress. That's the exact same thing, except less stress and works ranged, and so that is actually better than that. Bleed resist is good. Alright, excellent. Good, good, good. So then, what else do we have that's bleed resist? We've got plus 30. So this would be 80% bleed resist, right? Right. I don't even know why I'm worried too much about making sure they've got all the best trinkets. We're going in on a short apprentice green mission. Watch me get a party wipe now. Bloodstone is good on him. What's the bloodstone? I've got bloodthirst. Bloodthirst. Life crystal. Where's the bloodstone? Do I not have that one? I've got blood charm and flesh's heart. That'll have to do. I could probably sell some of these as well, can't I? Right. So... and this is a short Warrens. So, not a lot needed, basically. Full stack of food. 1 bandage is suggested. I'm taking a flagellant. I'm going to take 4 bandages. I'm going to take 1 stack of... Oh, they reckon 10 torches. Interesting. Very interesting. 2 of them and 2 of them. That's what they're suggesting. Also, probably want some... They're suggesting 2 shovels? Why does 2 shovels sound... I think I'm going to take an extra shovel. I mean, look at the money. I'm still up each time. Quarico! Through the void I heard party wipe and summoned to witness. Quarico! Commiserations. Thank you for the resub, 136 months. Very, very sorry about what happened to Piastri today. Sucked. As I was explaining to everyone else, it is completely expected. Australians do not do well in the Australian Grand Prix. It's just a thing. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go. How goes the move? Yeah. People in the YouTube channel want to know how the move's going, Quadico. I'm guessing not yet. Takes a bit of time.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Okay, we got to scout all the rooms. Let's just do it anyway. Yeah. Just gonna leave everything behind. Nothing. Should probably have done something spectacularly silly, like a no light run, and taken Cindy's crazy.
The match is
too late now.
A blazing star is born.
Okay, so we don't have any stress. No, says Cindy. It's a green mission, Cindy. It's green. Green.
Executed with impunity.
I mean, like, seriously? Green.
Be gone, fiend.
Oh, I don't have her skill set up for Bonk.
The slow death.
I don't have Bonk set up. She can't do that anyway, and she can't do that. It's Mace Bash and Hand of Light. Yeah, you didn't need the skills. You just didn't need them. I mean, I know I'm jinxing this.
A fortune,
but
waiting to be spent.
We're only doing this for the lols.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh dear, I'm pretty sure I've absolutely spent way more in the... Alright, so this buffs damage, right?
As the fiend falls,
wow,
a faint hope blossoms. Annihilated.
I mean, it's just... It's... Oh, I should have taken the biscuit. Oh, wow.
Such a terrible
Ow!
assault
Actually...
unanswered.
No! She's gonna have to heal rather than bonk.
Ringing ears.
Wow. She is actually...
Vision. The end
That's
approaches.
kind of annoying. We'll have less of that. She wanted to hit you.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
So they're dead. Anyone stressed? Just have a look.
By inches.
And you can heal something. Don't get rid of a bit of stress.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And this was why is it I always forget this? This is nothing. We ignore this, right? This is an ignore. Oh, battle. I mean, they've got so little health. Buff damage.
To perform beyond one's limits.
I mean, that one at the end's gonna... He's gonna die the instant...
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
all by himself. I feel sorry for him. I mean, all his mates just literally dropped dead around him.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm a bad man. I had to try this out though, didn't I? I had to try it out, because, like, you know,
A decisive public.
never getting a chance like this again. Bonk Pestle. She's not even getting her damage boosts up. Okay. So he's gonna die. Die. Right, so...
Impressive.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. So it's just him now. Right. Oh, you can't shoot him. That's the one you cannot shoot. Okay.
The light. The promise of safety. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Decimated.
Distress? Because...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Oh! Critical I don't have that. I don't actually have one of those. It sucks. But I don't have one, right? Watch me starve to death. Or get so stressed because that we ran out of food. Oh, wait. No, we can eat all these dead body parts. Nom 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 nom.
With loot. Are often
Excellent.
low on supplies.
I feel like you should
the
get an
light
automatic
gains purchase,
stress buff
Spirits are lifted.
doing that.
And purpose is made clear. Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Okay, this is empty. We'll go this way. Because we don't need to, believe it or not. We can actually leave on the next room. I could have gone there. I'd ended it. But no. Oh, crap. I missed the trap. Nah, who cares? Right, so... Oh, not bleeding.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Continue the onslaught.
She's
Destroy
never... We're supposed to do that a
them
couple of
all.
times. And then she hits someone with a mace for an enormous amount of damage. And instead, this happens.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay then. Haven't used a biscuit yet, have I? I mean, it's beyond.
Devastating blow.
Oh my god. Those two do not get a turn now. Neither does that one. Oh, I can. Oh, I can't mark it. Oh, crap. Oh, wow.
Really?
This is it.
To break.
She had to heal before she could do the mace. Not that this thing's gonna. Oh my god, this thing's dead anyway.
A momentary abatement.
Okay, okay, come on, get her a turn. No, get her a turn. I want her to have a turn. I want her to have a turn. I want a mace. Come on, yeah, nice. Mace!
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
And
They
that's
can
that's
be
it, really.
beaten.
Yeah, this one is an unlocked chest. Let's open it. Oh wait, what is trapped? Oh, okay. So there was nothing in there? Oh. That cancer sucked.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
So little money. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, disease. Brilliant. Oh no. Okay, right. Games. We need to get rid of Dipsomania. As well as the runs. Oh. Ocean Gaming. Fear of mankind. Oh, maybe I should have put some of my Vestals in to get a deviant taste. Not like that. That's fine. Tough. It's not terrible, is it? Is tough worth keeping? Is tough worth keeping?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Oh, he got rid of... Right, so fail, win. Got rid of all of them. Does need a bit of R&R. Alright, so... Yeah. Sanitarium, BSW. First things first, we get rid of the runs. Don't want him running around with that issue, do we? And then Ocean Gaming. I feel like... Yeah. I want to get rid of that. Molinari has Faithless. Where's FK? Nope, she's fine. Which is good, because she's going to be the first vessel going into the darkest dungeon. Yep. Although I think I'm going to do that next week. I know it's been a short stream. I don't think I can face the stress of doing my first ever Darkest Dungeon. A little under the weather. Good, next week. So FK can get herself nice and drunk for it. Oh, I forgot. Oh, God. Did I just... It does remove the trinkets. Right, it does. We need this one. Less stress, more healing. And we wanted... Oh. I'm thinking for the Darkest Dungeon, is the minus 15% health a bad idea? Or would extra stress be a worse idea? Because that's the other one. Okay, wait. A very bad idea. But isn't stress a bad idea in the Darkest Dungeon? This one's minus 10% stress, which is great. This is 20% stress. I feel like... Yeah. We don't have anything else that does healing. As far as I can remember. I don't think there's something else. %10 virtue. Yeah, I'm not... What's better than this? I mean, we could just drop it and rely on her healing with only this. Is that enough? I feel like that's just not... Staying home is better. I mean, I could just load up on de-stress, you know, like let's really... I don't know why. It's just because it's called the Darkest Dungeon. I feel like I'm going to get very stressed. So these two might be a good idea. Go completely stress-free. But then who am I taking with me into the dungeon? With FK. Are we taking a Crusader along? Virtue, less stress. I mean, this gives him... Oh. Is the Darkest Dungeon going to be unholy? I don't think damage is the way to go with him, actually. Although I don't actually know what the best way to go would be for him. I feel like protection... A de-stressor will be very useful. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. This has got minus 20% stress, though, so that's pretty good. Is it just an idea to just go all the de-stress? So I've got 2 items that de-stress, 40% de-stress, but no extra damage? Puppy de-stress. Yeah, so we've got lots of options here. I could take a buffer de-stressor. I could take Scriptorium for buffing and... But then... I feel like that might not be enough damage. I don't actually know what damage I should be going for. That's the big thing. Yeah. Highwayman is absolutely... was actually going to be one of my first thoughts. Because they do such good damage. But then... maybe we should just go with Nibbanin. Again... good damage. And... also a bit of de-stress, right? Take groups that work well. Yeah, tough to know really what that actually means in this case, but let's have a look. Range skills. Now we do have a mark. We have someone who can mark. So, like, that might be a nice one if he marks. But again, I'm thinking we need de-stressing. Highwayman likes the mark. Yeah, Highwayman himself doesn't actually do any marking, but he has this one, the pistol shot, which does a lot versus marked. So that sort of feels like a good option. Extra damage is always good, but then it's hard to know. He's also... range skills. If I swapped him around with the Vestal, because the Vestal can do everything there, right? I don't want them to be too... Are we going to be getting shuffled a lot? That's the thing. If I have things that make them too... Yeah. But that gives accuracy and speed, but also de-stresses. And then, you know, we've got noticeable de-stressors on everyone. The Crusader also de-stresses. Ah, yeah. So we got two people who can de-stress. And we got a lot of things that reduce the amount of stress we're taking. Am I panicking too much about stress at this point? Like... I mean, he's got a damage boost, but he's got an accuracy and speed boost. But that de-stresses. All right, let's if I'm taking a bunch of people who do, let's have a look. Now, all of his damage is, that's plus 10% extra stress. I don't want anything that increases stress. But that, for example, on range skill, that's a good mix. He's got minus 15%. Right? Our Highwayman's going to do more damage versus Mark, and we do have Mark. And he's also got minus 25% stress. Should I not worry so much about the stress? I don't have anything that she can use, though. That's the big problem. Let's have a look. I need damage. Yeah, we always need damage, don't we? The biggest problem is a lot of the stuff that does extra damage also does stress. Stephen, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. What is that emote? I certainly don't want anything that adds stress by the looks of things. Super sticker. It's a super sticker! Thank you, Stephen. Yeah. Minus... Oh, plus 50% debuff resist? Ooh. I don't hate that idea. Yeah, you see... Yeah, I do. I want damage as well. I do. I want damage as well. Maybe. Is that... Now he's got 15% more damage, a bit more speed, accuracy and damage versus marked. But he is taking more stress, and now we're going to need the de-stressors to be de-stressing him. And if they're de-stressing, they're not damaging, right? That's the big problem with relying on de-stressors to de-stress you. He can go full tank and de-stress. Right. What would I want the Crusader to have to go tank then? Probably... Right, he's got minus 20% stress there, which actually means he can probably... Those cancel out. Now he's got 25% protection. Could give him more dodge and stun resist. Right, okay. So, alright, he's got minus 20 plus... This cancels out. He's not got any stress reduction. He's actually got a boost to stress, but he is doing a lot of damage. She's very unstressed. He's doing extra damage and is slightly de-stressed. Hopefully this means he can concentrate on damaging. But then what about her? I really would like all the healing. Okay, well look, minus 10% stress plus 20. She's got 10% stress, but she does huge amounts of healing. High stress is unavoidable. Yeah, but I'm guessing you should try and reduce it a little, because if they go mad... But alright, okay, so there you go. That's basically standard Vestal then. This is almost standard. Everything there's about doing damage. Would it be better to have something that was not positional, but that might improve stress? You've got to let go of worrying about stress. It's a central mechanic. And that's why you worry about it, Nutty Comic. It's like worrying about health. You worry about health because it is a central mechanic. And if your health gets low... You got to deal with it. And I'm anticipating a lot of stress. And if all of my guys start screaming and hitting each other, then the bad guys aren't going to need to do much. Bleed and mark are paramount. Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't have a huge amount of bleeders. I've got one bleeder who can mark. And I've got... Yeah, I mean, the thing is that he does a huge amount of damage. Highwayman is... really deadly and very good versus marked.
Welcome.
Highwayman can also bleed. Open vein. Oh yeah. What? Should I do that instead of Duelist Advance then? I like Duelist Advance. That's the big problem. Okay, right. So he can do bleeds. Couple of bleeders. Oh, that also debuffs the target. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't hate that. Okay. Take guard on Houndmaster to protect the Vestal. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Oof, that means no stress. So guard the Vestal. But that does mean no de-stressing. Unless I get rid of Hound's Harry. Or Hound's Rush, of course. I mean, I don't like the idea of that. But alright, okay. We can do that. He guards her and then starts racking up the bleeds. She just concentrates on the heals. He racks up bleeds and, of course, the pistol shot. I'm going to keep Point Blank and Duelist Advance in case I need to shuffle him forward, or sometimes it's a useful thing. I can always switch mid-dungeon. Agreed. And I could use him to basically de-stress everyone. And also increase the light. It's called Darkest Dungeon. I feel like the light's going to constantly get attacked. Don't know why. Holy Lance. This lets him shuffle forward if we get shuffled. He can... Right, this marks himself and gives himself plus 30% protection. Alright, yeah, you know what? That's a good mix, isn't it? I think that is probably about as good as I'm going to do. What week am I on? 113? I think it's 113. How do we actually see them? There you go, week 113. First attempt at Darkest Dungeon coming up. I want to see what have I got? Oh, let's see who needs a bit of de-stressing, yeah? Fail, win. Volinari a little bit. I think it's possibly worth doing. I mean, two weeks and they'd be back, but honestly, it's not like I need to save the money. So, I also want to know what we've got left to up. We've only got one thing on the Penance Hall. Then I think there's quite a few on the Tavern. Yep. Alright, let's have a look. Fail, win. Let's... That's the cheapest. Peace through meditation. Volinar. Faithless. Will not pray or flagellate. Well, that's okay. There you go. Master Wolf. Will only flagellate. There you go. So these guys will now all be whipped, de-stressed, and hopefully available next time. BSW Games does need his Dipsomania removed. But it basically... Darkest Dungeon. Gonna write that down. Not that I think I need to. So yeah, join me next week to see how many people die. And of course... Oh, actually, before we do this, let's just absolutely make sure everyone's... I mean, I don't feel like I need her other skills maxed out, but you know what? Just in case, FK, I'm gonna go out kicking, right? Never upgraded any of this. Does anyone ever buy trinkets? Do wonder about that. Oh. Do I need to give any skills to these guys?
They must learn more than brutal bloodletting. They must learn to survive.
Let's get that one. Then he's got the full, and he does have the option. FK. You know what? Let's get some options. And for our hound, it's always nice to have that, I feel. Spent a bit of money. Never buy them for gold. Too expensive. Oh, trinkets. Yeah. All right, there you go. I've made it a little cheaper. I don't know why. Probably those crests I needed for everything else as well. But yeah, I'm now at the point where I got the money. We got the stuff. Let's spend it, because we are about to potentially have a few new entries in our, yeah. Honor to the fallen. May they ever remain alone in the graveyard, although I suspect they probably won't. Yeah. We get to see next week. Now, if I'm trying to remember this, FK and Tiger Eyes were definitely two of the originals, right? Was Nibbanin? No, Nibbanin came later, right? The originals were Tiger Eyes, FK. Was it one of the occultists? Angry or Grisenfall? Nicky D was one of the originals. Pretty sure Nicky D was one of the originals. Mark was the right. Mark, who is in the... Yes, of course. So, two of the originals are going into this first dungeon. Darkest dungeon. Two of the originals will be going in there. Plague Doctor, Crusader Vestal, and Highwayman. Oh, Nicky D wasn't one of the originals then. So my Crusader and my Vestal are going in. The Plague Doctor was... Who was the Plague Doctor? Was it Moonalm? Was he our first Plague Doctor? FK is still alive. No, Mark was the first person chosen for the roster, and then FK was second, I believe. So FK is the oldest surviving person on my crew at the moment. Yeah. Dear, oh dear. Okay, hopefully I will be streaming on Thursday with Che, grounded, almost certainly. Sorry I missed last week. Real life family stuff got a bit complicated. Yeah. So, and then of course this in a week's time. If you want to see FK biting her nails in chat. Not sure how that looks. Probably need an emote for it, don't we? We need an emote for biting one's nails. So, ladies, gentlemen, sorry it was a short stream this week. I'm just being cautious with my health. So thank you very much. Good night.